Hi, hi. I'm Gurpreet Singh and I'm from India. I'm 40 years old. I'm I've enrolled in the course and I haven't really been very active, but I thought I'll make this video. Democracy means a lot to me. India has a lot of diversity. It's got lots of diversity. So you've got a lot of different, systems in different areas. And I grew up in one of these areas which was partly communist and Maoist, and although I had a very good school to go to, and I was in a corporate environment and my it was taken care of by the company, but there are a lot of influences from elsewhere, and it wasn't easy growing up. And when I was about teenage and little more, I started thinking about some of these things, and I thought it's not really, these systems are evolving, and it's not really necessary to be competing with somebody else. You can actually cooperate with them and make something better. And the internet has come in the past 20, 25 years, and it's changed a lot of the way we work. It's mostly because of the internet that a lot of we've been able to get a lot of information about ourselves and about our political system because of the internet. And it does empower you, even if you have to use everything correctly. I How do I personally encourage democracy? um, I'm a part of the Art of Living Foundation, where we believe in developing uplifting nations, communities. We are strengthening the individual. If you have a better individual, that's the way you can build a strong society, and then that automatically uplifts the community and the nation. Just having laws is not good enough. We have very, very strong laws in India, but there are 50,000 laws passed by the apex court, by the Supreme Court, which are not implemented. They're passed, and this is the way it should be, but they're not implemented because of several reasons. What qualities I think the leader should have, which I should vote. If I vote, then they will have a good leader. In India, we have voter turnouts like 25%, 30%, 40%. It's never more than that. It's never more than 50, 55%. You cannot have a good leader with 50, 55% turnout. That means when there are 5, 10 candidates and you have about 40% turnout, that means if you get 10% the, the votes, the electoral votes, that means you got it. So actually the leader is just a representative of 10%. So if everyone votes, you'll have a good leader. People should know that their vote counts. That's they should know that if you have a 90% turnout, then you will have a leader that represents the place, the country, the society. It's not presently. It's just these politicians know that if they can mobilize this particular section of society, they can win. So it's not really a democracy the way it's supposed to function. India is also in transition to democracy, because not many people know what a democracy is, and not every place in India is democratic. There are places in India which have not had elections for 30 years, mostly dominated by the communists and the Maoists. It's the rule of the gun there. I mean, and I did not know how bad it was, but I know a little bit more now. So to have people know that they can vote and they have a say in their society, they have a say in what how they want to be governed and what they want, and they're not an animal to be governed. That's something that is needed, and you have to. Democracy is one concept. It's a good concept. It's a progressive concept. You know, earlier we had monarchies, now we have democracies. So political systems are evolving. Um, this is one of the concepts. Basically, if you have a spiritual upliftment, then people think of how better they can live their lives. Else, of course, you have to help them materially sometimes too. Um, yeah, it's been the internet has been really helpful. I've been through some setbacks, but it's been good to have the internet, and you can interact with people all over the world. And although it's not like somebody sitting beside you, or it's not like somebody is. I mean, it's not like a community that you're in, but actually, at least it's a virtual community. It's almost there. I mean, you can talk, you can discuss things. It's not that you're completely alone. You have it's a good community to be in. It's helped us made us see that people there are other people in the world too, and this country is just also a concept. It's a line on the ground on a map, but basically the people are the same everywhere in the world, and it's good to know. And it's good to know firsthand when you can speak to them and listen to them, talk to them, write to them, and many more tools too. There are just not communication, but so many more tools that the internet has brought, made things easier, made things better. It's given definitely much more power to the literate person than I mean, nobody could have imagined this 30, 40 years back. It's good. I'd like to thank Corsair and Larry Diamond for this course, which I hope to complete. Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye.